Uh.
Accurate super exclusive live internet mega show.
Every Sunday on YouTube, 9:30 p.m. Central European Time.
Accurate super exclusive live internet mega show.
Every Sunday on YouTube, 9:30 p.m. Central European Time.
Well, here we are. Hello YouTube, it's Accurate again, back with a new video in the live stream. Back with a new super exclusive live internet mega show, I should say. Hello and welcome and thank you for being here and all of that normal stuff. So yes, we are live again after a great deal of technical difficulties, as we always have these Sundays. But I'm glad to be here and I'm glad to see that we have some people in the chat room and on the live stream. It always feels good to have a little bit of support when I do these crazy adventures. So let's see if I have any audio in my headphone, and I do. Yes. Okay. I know, Chris, that's right. All of my live streams you just have to have a lot of technical difficulties. Piotr, I don't know. Is this going to be beat making of some kind? Or are we just talking and doing a Q&A? What are you guys up for? Music or Q&A? I guess that's an easy question, but I'm still asking. And yeah, that's how we do it. We do our camera settings after the fact. That's just my way to keep it raw, you know? Both music and Q&A. Would love to see the SP404 some more. Yeah, that's not gonna happen in a live stream again for a while. A bit of both. That's nice. Okay, let's just answer a few questions to begin with, and then get into some music making if I feel like it, you know. But yeah, I get a question about my magenta hat that I wear from time to time. It's a French skateboarding brand, and I kind of like their logo and the style of that hat. So yeah, I'm also a big skateboarding fan. I have to say that I like skateboarding a lot. I did a kickflip once, like not the real kickflip with a scoop and stuff. I did it weirdly because I was young and I didn't know what I did. But I did a kickflip once and then I just stopped, you know. But I'm a big skateboard fan, and magenta is kind of a cool brand, and I just like to wear that hat sometimes. It's not a big thing. But I haven't digged out any sample or anything today, and if I'm making music, I'm gonna make something not sampled. You know? So I'm maybe just gonna fire up Machine and do some jamming on Machine with some different instruments and synthesizers and stuff. Using samples is what I enjoy the most. I guess you guys know that. But sometimes it just feels like doing something with just keys or pads or whatever. It's also a great deal of fun. But yeah, I am located in Sweden. And it's kind of cold outside. It's in winter time, so it's cold. But yeah, a beanie and a sweater like this is kind of appropriate for this weather. Do I think AI eventually will take over beat making? I mean, in a sense, AI will pretty much take over everything, I think. If we just give it enough time and you know, AI is going to be bigger than we kind of hoped for. But for creative stuff, I guess we're not really there yet. You can paint through AI and you can make music through AI. But having AI making music, it works and it's a thing, but it's just going to take over. I just hope not, you know. I want to hear people's music and people's take on musical ideas and stuff. So yeah. Sergey asks about my vinyls. And yeah, even though I have a couple of records and I use them for samples a lot, I can't say that I'm a record collector at all. I just get records, you know. I find a secondhand store or I find a flea market or anything like that, and I just pick up a few records that I find cool. I'm not one of those guys who's digging for crates everywhere and like only buys the stuff that I really know is gonna be good. I buy kind of anything. If I like the design of the cover, I might buy it. If it says something nice on the back about the musicians playing, I might buy it. Or if it's just cheap enough and in good condition, I might just buy it, you know? So it's not like I'm an expert on these kinds of things. Give him some thumbs. Yeah, you could always give me some thumbs up. I appreciate that. Someone asked about the last week's live stream as well, and that's a hidden video on the channel, and I'm gonna post. My plan is to do all of these super exclusive live internet mega shows into their own episodes, and take those episodes and have them as private or unlisted videos on YouTube, and then post the link on my website. And I just forgot to do that for the second one. I'm glad that you're reminding me, so I will, after this live stream, I'm gonna put links for both this video and for last week's video on my website, so you can see the links there. But again, these videos aren't like super fun to see after the fact, I guess. It's more like if you're here, and it's a nice kind of hangout situation, maybe with some beat making and some Q&As and stuff. And you're more than welcome to watch them afterwards, of course. Sorry for being so awkward about it. It just feels kind of weird. Boom. Again, there we have it. Second week in a row, the trampoline. My plan is actually to rearrange stuff in the studio again tomorrow. I guess I'm gonna keep the desk where it is and everything like the way it is, but this general area on the right side of me and behind this keyboard stand and stuff, I'm gonna put some kind of shelf there with stuff on it. A few other musical instruments and a few, you know, maybe a vintage camera or the tape recorder or something like that, just to make it fancy and nice. Maybe a lamp and a plant, something like that. So right now it's just a big mess with the camera stand and everything. I was supposed to use this camera stand for this video stream, but I messed up again. So whatever, this camera angle is better. Hello from Dallas, Texas. I really enjoy your videos. I think you got a sick style. Thank you. I do appreciate that very much. Someone asks again if I ever use Arcade, and I'm not sure what Arcade is. Here's a good question. How long did it take you to learn how to make good beats? I don't know, man. Am I making good beats now? I mean, some days I do, some days I really don't. But I've been doing this for like 20, no, not really 20, but a lot of years. A lot of years. And I've been through a lot of different stages in my creativity, music-wise. I've been making music with samples, and I've been making music with out samples, and inside of Reason, and with Cubase, and with Fast Tracker Pro, and with Rewire, and you know, Rebirth, you know. And then I did stuff in Cubase for like 5 years, using Contact and like just a MIDI keyboard, and not using samples at all. Then I went back to samples, then I found Machine Mark 1, and I got Machine 2 and Machine 3, and then I got the MPC, and stuff just happened, you know? And I learn each and every day, each and every week, and each and every month. Well, okay. Chris, my shirt is mirrored. Yeah, it's mirrored and it's upside down, and it's printed like this. It's supposed to look like this. It might be confusing if you think the camera is mirrored, because it isn't. The camera is just seeing normal stuff, right, left, you know. But the design of the shirt is like this. Yeah, Arcade is a very popular plugin subscription from Output. Yeah, I've never used Output, so I'm sorry, I don't know about that. How long takes you have a studio like that? It's all about money and space and gear, you know. This studio isn't anything special really, but I've collected a few instruments over the years, and I have them set up like this, and I have this YouTube channel where I review some things from time to time, and reviewing things often means that you get sent stuff, and you know, that's what happened. What do you think about Control M32? This one? Native Instruments Native Instruments Complete Control M32. The firmware isn't out yet, so I'm not sure what to think about it. It's the form factor and the feel of it. I like it a lot, but how it actually works and integrates with everything, I haven't. I don't have any first-hand experience of that, so it's a little bit too early to say. Daniel Saunders asks how much my OP1 was when I bought it. It's over here. I looked into buying one last week after seeing you had one, and they were between $1,000 and $500. That's right. The problem now is that they released, it's been sold out for I don't know how long, and they just emailed everyone like the day before yesterday, I think, with an announcement that the OP1 is back in stock. But they raised the price from like $1,000 to like 12 or 13, even 1,300, I think, and people went mad about it. I bought mine for like $400 or $500 dollars, so to speak, but a lot of years ago, before the hype became like crazy, but also after it's been out for a while. So I bought my second hand actually, and it has a little bit of a scratch on the display. So it's not the best one out there, but it works fine. It works awesomely. Everything is amazing. But you know, I got it for kind of cheap back in the day, and it still works. And the battery is still amazing. That's what's crazy about it. Do you prefer the MPC or machine? For my normal workflow, machine, because I know that better. But sometimes it's kind of more fun to use the MPC because it's not as... I don't use it as much, and I'm not as good at it as on the machine. So sometimes that's just more fun for experimenting and discovering new things, you know? But I think both of them are amazing and kind of equal when you think about the quality of them. But I am super excited about the Akai Force as well. The Akai Force is going to be a monster. I'm really looking forward to get my unit here. Cool. The person who asked me about arcade is also a big fan. I do appreciate that. And we have Jim Shannon's in the chat room. Hello everyone, and hello back to you, man. A question about where I get my drums, if I sample them from records, and yeah, that's normally the way I do it, especially for the tracks that I release. For some of the YouTube videos I do, I just load up some drums from machine and take a kick and a snare from someplace and just tweak them a little bit. But I'm also working on a video right now of me going to my day job where we have a drum kit, and I'm using just a small microphone connected to my iPhone to sample a few sounds off the drum kit. Then I'm gonna import them into machine, work with them, and show you guys how crazy you can go with drum sounds just from crappy samples. But I don't recommend buying a lot of drum samples from online or whatever. Favorite genre to sample? I mean, I'm an old school hip hop guy. I guess I'm gonna say 70s soul music, like everyone else. But I mean, that's kind of some of the soul tracks out there are pretty much made to be sampled. You know, it just. But also like some obscure Russian folk jazz from the 60s could also be really cool to sample. So. It's not about the genre, it's about the song and about the sounds in the song, basically. And yeah, the price jump on the OP1 is kind of a weird thing. And I don't know if I can stand behind that kind of way to deal with people. I know a lot of people had pre-ordered the OP1 and was waiting for like months. Up to a year to get one, and they canceled all the pre-orders and told people basically that it's going to be more expensive. So I don't know. Do you think you would replace the MK3 with the Akai 4 if it's that good? Well, Mark, that's a really good question, but and I don't know the answer either, because replacing my machine MK3 just thinking about it makes me sweat, you know? Machine Mark III has pretty much become second nature for me, and I know it as the back of my hand. So switching from anything to anything from Machine Mark III feels scary, to say the least. I mean, the workflow and the stuff I get done on machine sounds exactly like I want them to sound. Just after like a few minutes, I get where I want. And I'm sure the Akai Force will be amazing, and I'm gonna be able to do the same things on there. But I also have to invest like at least a year to work with it as my main device to be able to get as fluid on the Force as I am on machine. So. In one way, yeah, of course I'm considering that if it's that good. But still, I mean, this is my baby, and I'm used to this one. A hard question. Do you use analog synthesizers in your compositions? Yeah. Analog-wise, I have the Drum Brute Impact and the normal Drum Brute for drum machines. And I have the, let's see here, Mini Brute 2S and the Micro Brute. That's pretty much it when it comes to analog. Sometimes I use, especially that one, the Micro Brute for those really subby bass lines. It can be really useful that way. And also like some pad sounds and stuff from the Mini Brute 2S and arpeggios, of course. I use it a lot. But on the channel, you know, it's not visible that much. Yes, I am getting the Akai Force. Someone asked, I'm getting it. Definitely. My day job, I'm gonna wait with that one a little bit. No, I'm not naming records with drum sounds on it. Sorry. Boom Bap Art. Hello and welcome. I'm a little bit slow on the chat room, but I see you being here. Thank you for stepping in. And I'm sorry for not answering your phone call the other day. I was super stressed at work and stuff. And then I realized I should call you back, and it was like 3 in the morning. So maybe I felt like that's not the best thing to do. Sorry about that. Let's get in touch another day on the phone. The Korg monologue. I know the doctor. I know. I should really check in, check out the monologue, and I mean Korg is making a lot of cool things. I'm just not a fan of the Volca series, you know, but they do a lot of great stuff, and I should check them out more. Especially when you mention it, especially the monologue. And they made some updates with it as well, and yeah. Do you ever use the MPC Touch or MPC Live? Do you ever use the MPC Touch or MPC Live? Are you asking me if I'm using it live or if I'm using MPC Live? I'm using the MPC Live a lot, I do. But for live purposes, on a live show, normally I'm just bringing the machine and a computer and I'm all set. Sometimes I've used the OP1 Live as well, and that's super fun, but also a bit dangerous. And yeah, this question about my about a Minilog XD and if I would add it to my studio. I think it's a really good synthesizer, and it would kind of fit me and my studio, I guess. I'm not a big fan of the form factor. I mean, I have stuff around here, so like adding the Minilog XD would be kind of hard to fit it here and to make it fill some kind of important role. Maybe it could replace the Drum Brute's Impact over there. My answer is I don't know. Maybe. Would I buy it for the price tag that it's at right now? Don't think so. Don't think so, unfortunately. Do you think you'll ever film a live set? Yeah, I did years back. It's on my Cruise channel. If you just search for Move Cut Clone on YouTube, you'll find a complete live set from me. Filmed kind of poorly with 3 different GoPros, I think. It's about an hour long, a live show. So that's an option, but would I film it again? I don't do so many live shows nowadays, and I don't know how exciting they are either, to be honest. But maybe. Hannibal Actor, hi, what's up? What's up, guy? What's up, dude? Hey, person, hi. I feel like I should just put this camera on a stand. It feels weird to look up at the monitor. Let me fix that and play the intro again, just because.
accurate, super exclusive live internet mega show.
Every Sunday on YouTube, 9:30 p.m. Central European Time.
Accurate, super exclusive live internet mega show.
Every Sunday on YouTube, 9:30 p.m. Central European Time.
So that's, I guess it's kind of similar to you guys, but to me it's a really big difference. This feels so much better. So much better. Just to have the camera over there. Yeah. All right. I'm starting to feel a little bit more inspired here, okay? Can you guys hear me good even if I like put it over there? Maybe. I just count on you guys. Oh, helping me out with the audio here. If my audio on the voice gets like weird or something, I hope you're telling me. Because if I do this, I mean, the audio from the microphone isn't that good right now, I guess. And if it sounds like this, please help me out. I actually had this little copyright warning, not a proper copyright strike though, but a little bit of a warning for my last live stream because I used a sample. It was from Audio Blocks and I was entitled to use it and everything, but I still got some kind of warning because YouTube like found out that it was a sample and you know, recognized it from somewhere, and I'm still allowed to use it and everything, but it felt a little bit like that. So now I think I'm just gonna open up Machine and start using some sounds inside of Machine, some of the preset sounds and stuff. Maybe I can use this camera as a secondary angle just for Machine. Again, this pro level live stream is just, I hope you guys are patient with me. That looks terrible. Good to know. Why is it so overexposed? I don't know. Overexposed. If I do something like that, then the mic is in the way. Ah, who cares? I guess you can kind of see Machine right there. That's good enough. Machine. Machine 2. Headphones. Like that. Non-responsive applications, Machine 2, ignore, forever. Alright. I guess that's what you get when you're using a brand new MacBook. Like that. Okay, and now I'm just reading through your comments. Come on, guys, you're really like chatty here. Now it looked like my camera froze for a minute. Did it though? No, it didn't. where did you find that little stand that you have your machine sitting on? That's a good question though, because this is an awesome product from a small company in Italy. Check out Crema Cafe Design. If you just check out any of my videos, I have like this long list of everything that I use. And the stands from Crema Cafe are also linked in the description. So just take a look in the description of any of my videos and you'll be able to find it there, I think. I'm sure. I'm sure you are. Now I need to rethink my cabling a little bit here, because this microphone does not need to be connected. But I need to make a little bit of space over here. If you can't tell, I am trying to set things up here, so I'm able to make some music instead of just chatting all the time. Accurate stream, 50% settings, 50% beat, still worth it. Thank you. The still worth it part is what I'm taking from that. I know I do have some problems with the tech here, but I'm probably getting a new camera tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, which will make this maybe a little bit easier. Maybe. And yeah, Chris, you're right. On the first super exclusive live internet mega show, all the audio died as soon as I got a new subscriber. And since I have this awesome YouTube channel, I get a lot of subscribers, right? No, but seriously, that was my bad. That setting to get a notification, it's turned off now, which is good. So we're working on machine, and I have the Complete Control M32 connected, just as a normal MIDI keyboard. It doesn't have any functions with the knobs or anything. These things doesn't work. But whatever, let's open up machine, and you guys won't be able to see what I'm doing here, but that's not something I'm gonna care about. Okay, so the drums coming through loud and clear. Yeah, it actually looks like it's distorting a little bit. Boom. All right. So that's just something I found here. This is a kit in machine. I don't know much more about this. I like that snare though. Let's see if I can use that. Hey, you know what? I do have a little bit. I have this one. Yes, again with the settings. Again. So let's put that one right there. Haha. I just want to make sure that I have some options here. You see? Oh, that's almost that's almost good. All right, it's overexposed and it looks like shit, but it works, you know? Camera control, camera settings right there. So I'm gonna do 3 more minutes of settings, then everything's gonna be amazing. I promise you. Picture and white balance. Manual. I guess like that, something like that. And the autofocus like know the focus like that. Okay? That good enough for you guys? Boom. And let's put that on high. Now I am really confusing you guys. Boom. Can you see? That camera over there and this camera right here. It kind of looks like I know what I'm doing. No, the autofocus is off, okay? I'm trying to make an effort here. The autofocus is off and the automatic white balance is off. Okay? We have the drums. I'm just realizing that if I'm gonna make a beat that's not sampled, I need to play the keys and stuff. Which is not my strong point. Now I know you can see my computer screen from that camera right there, so it's gonna be like this, I think, because I want to see the lighting. Yeah, I know it's a lot of lights. It's a lot of lights. So I could do like that. Is that a bit easier on the eyes? Yes, I guess it is. So when you're complaining about the settings, I'm gonna fix the settings, and we're taking a lot of time on that, you know. But now, I don't know about this one though. Let's open up a new group here. That sounds really bad. So let's load it up. I think I heard a hi-hat there that could be used. Jesus. That's better than that was. All right. So let's do an instrument. Let's do Alicia's keys. Just to have something to start with. All the notes doesn't hit simultaneously. Now they do. Okay. Let's see. Let's go for something else. Let's go for I don't know what that is. Shut up. It wouldn't shut up. Okay. Here we have something. Oh, I thought it was a sample. It's not. Now I felt like roads again. Let's do some roads. Let's do some... Oh, maybe I should use this. Of course I should. Toy piano? Could that be something for this one? Maybe. Okay, can we do something a bit weird? Yes, we can do something weird. Come on, I'm the boss of this show. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah. Let's keep that sound just for the fun of it. But also, let's load up something more normal. What's this? Something normal and everything just gets weird. Come on. Okay, I want some retro, what's it called? Retro strings. Retro keys. It's not called retro keys, it's called something else. And I should really know this. Retro machines? No, that's the synthesizers. Vintage keys. Vintage keys. Something like that with a lot of vibrato. Should we do something really simple? You know? Let's see. I don't know. Let's give that a try. I can't play for shit. Let's give that another try. No. Let's go. Okay, let's go up the other time. So. I don't know. Okay, 1, 2. I know, I was really far from the mic, but I got the the S01 way over here. Of course I could just bring it over here, but that's not a challenge. Maybe just those 3 chords would be good enough. You know, that could kind of work. Let's see. The chat is all dead. Just dead. I don't know if that's a good sign or a bad sign. Now I'm just switching everything up. What am I doing? We were at A minor. Like that. Okay. No, but more like... Okay, that's a good start. So... You know? 1, 2. Okay. So, something like that would kind of be, I don't know. Something. But I also had this. If you remember. You know, it's a bit too much, of course, I know that. But yeah. It's a bit... Could I switch the bass note? So it becomes like... No, my bad. Okay. So, Chris is actually trying to get a conversation going in the chat room. So, if you're just here and just watching and listening, take a look in the chat room and see if you can answer that question. He's asking... let's switch the camera quickly. Okay. His question is like this. I'm having a feeling that most of your knowledge is self-taught, but did you pick up anything useful from back in school? Most people I know with various creative fields seems to mostly learn on their own. And yeah, that's totally right. Of course, I learned some stuff in school when I studied the media and like audio production for 3 years. And when you're pretty much from, I'm saying this wrong, but maybe from 16 to 18, something like that. Of course, I picked up a few things, but I mean, most stuff I've learned it for myself, you know. I know it's... a question about finger drumming as well. Maybe we'll get to that later in this live stream and just talk a little bit about live streaming. About finger drumming. But yeah, that's actually right, Harry. I did a video about finger drumming long ago when I had the studio in that room over there. So that might be really bad. But yeah, there is a video. So again, let's get back to it. No, that's not right. That's right. Both cameras. Like a pro. Let's crank up the light a little bit. Yes. Okay, I only have some basic drums and some basic chords. But I kind of like what I'm playing here. So maybe we could go into the editor, take a look at the different notes. Maybe we could like, whoops, maybe we could, okay, come on. Maybe I could transpose the entire thing 1 octave down. To give it that feel. But I think I have another, actually a sound in machine that's called like C64 or something. Let's search for that. No, but like just 64 then? No. C69. Something that sounds even more like 8-bit. Oh, 8-bit. I can just type 8-bit. And nothing happens. 8-bit. Okay. Maybe it's not a sound. Maybe it's an instrument. C64. No. C64? No. Come on. Oh, okay. I'm in vintage keys. I'm sorry. I'm not using the computer much for these things, but now I do. So let's search. C64. That's the one. C64 stab. I still like that whole... I've used this one before. But you know, I kind of like this. But it's too hard to control, so using this sound, it's a little bit easier. So that could actually bring something better to it. Okay, we have some people here that won the giveaway we did a couple of weeks back on the first live stream. That's good. Okay, this one is good. This one is really good. What about chord progressions? Do you just go with your feel or actively look up an interesting progression or music theory? I'm mostly classic taught, so always thinking about the logic behind. Well, there's no logic behind. I play what I can play and I try to use it. You know, I'm not a player. I'm a producer. So if I find a chord progression, I mean, in this case, it's super. It's like ridiculously simple. And to me, that kind of that works. If I were more of a trained musician and I know how to play the keys, I'm sure I would be like doubting myself. Like, that's too simple, you know? then I would have to add a lot of sus9s and sustained chord. I don't want to do all that. I think sometimes just a simple feeling like that's good enough, you know? You don't have to overdo anything, really. So for me, not being trained pretty much at all kind of helps me. Because I know if I knew more stuff about what I'm actually doing, I would force myself into making it more complicated, like all the time. And yeah, that's not always the best thing. Now we're stuck in the chat again. No, let's go back to machine, or just think about machine. The mic could be over there. You guys told me that was okay, so let's keep it over there. I don't need to be that intimate. Boom. What's up with this? It's wobbly. I don't know why. Is it like this? Okay, that's better. Okay. I feel like I need some more depth to this sound. Maybe just open up the interface and see what I can do here. Oh, that's not much. Is that better? Maybe that's a little bit too dry. Let's try to... I know my chair is really squeaky. I know. You don't have to force me to sample it and do something weird with it. Just... I know it sounds bad. Maybe I should try to put a little bit of a what's it called? Filter? So that's a low pass filter cut at 900. So low pass 900. It feels just a bit chunkier like that. I'm still not loving this Rhodes. That's better? Yeah, that's what I'm was going for. So let's open up the release. No, but let's add something to the entire group. starting to come. I know it's still just the drums and the chords, but it feels like I'm onto something here. So let's take this entire thing and duplicate it together with the events to another pad. And maybe, just maybe, you know, I want something not higher pitched, like a higher pitch, but like a bell or a more tingly, that's the word in Swedish, tingly. I don't know. A more crispy sound. Let's go for... I know I have some things inside of the instrument that's called kinetic metal. Now it might get weird for a minute. So let's select the events on that pad. That's almost what I'm looking for. Maybe I'm at the wrong place. I think I'm looking for an FM sound, so let's go for the FM8. If that's even installed here. I'm supposed to have everything here. FM8, yeah. Bells. So that's a bell instrument. I want this like really... Let's go for bell. Doesn't feel FM-y enough. Fan också. That just scared the living shit out of me. Okay, I know what I'm looking for. I'm just having some troubles finding it fast. Which is kind of a problem when I have these amount of sounds to choose from. Maybe I should just make this sound myself, but I don't have time for that, it feels like. So let's use this really handy, but also a bit limiting search function. That's a bell. kind of what I'm looking for, and this is what is this? This is from the Mini V. Okay. So I don't want the notes on that one. I want to play something. Just a little melody line like that. Okay? Not exactly what I was going for, but pretty similar. Let's not look for bell. Sorry. I think I'm looking for a malimba. No. Maybe it's this simple. Maybe I'm just looking for a fucking xylophone. That's my bad. That note is way too loud. So okay, so am I even live streaming still? Or am I just so let's see here. When completed too much. Now you know what's happening. I'm not looking for small bling plong sounds anymore. Now we're opening up a bass. A bass. Oh, I should have used the DX7, of course, or the D7XV from Arturia. That's the DX7, the best digital version there is of it. But right now we are talking about bass instead. So this is where this track might take a turn for the worse. Right now it's kind of this mellow harmonic thing. Now I have the option to go fully I don't want to go too funky here. I think I should start with the root note. Yes, I'm still live streaming, and yes, I'm still here. Someone's talking about propeller heads, which is a really good company with a really good software. Reason from Propeller Heads. I actually spoke to a guy over at Propeller Heads to do something on the iPhone app. What's that called? Reason something else? Reason Compact. They had a lot of cool updates for it, and maybe I should do something like that on a live stream sometimes. Just use, not just use, but utilizing my iPhone for something and use some kind of an app on it. So let's see if we want to go funk here or not. No, let's keep it in the lower range. Record. That sucked. One more time. I'm playing it all wrong. Okay, I don't know what I'm playing on for the bass. It just feels awkward. I know that I'm going from to and is that right, Emma? No, I recorded that. fuck. I just suck. I guess that's good enough. I'm not going to care more about the bass line. It just feels... Yeah, I'm not too happy about it, but it is what it is. And that's fine. That's super loud. No. More like... Well, I guess I should play my bass line kind of like I played that melody. So let's give it a new try with the bass line. It's not perfect, but it's so much better. Okay, let's just hear that together with the chords. Oh. Almost, man, almost. 2, 3. Okay, now we're getting closer. Except from that weird playing. Oh, I can't just forget about the mic completely because I think I kind of want you guys to hear me. Ba-dum dum dum dum. Boom. That's wrong. What did I do there? Boom, boom, boom. So that's a C. use the A again. Okay. It's not hard. Not hard at all. There are parts of this that I kind of like. So the chat room has been quiet for... No, okay, fuck, I just didn't... Oh, I didn't scroll down. Well... Boom Bap Art, thanks for being here, thanks for showing the support, and have a good night's sleep. And I hope I'll talk to you in a few days or so. Okay, so one of the last comments I saw last time I checked in here was, accurate, do you use the C-board? The C-board block, I still have that, together with 2 light pad blocks and 1 control block. I can't say that I use them too much, but it's really good to have them at hand if I want to do some weird stuff with the MIDI. So that's cool. I don't use it too much, to be honest. Well, people are talking amongst themselves and to each other, which is awesome. And well, okay, some people are leaving, but we still have 72 people watching. I'm thankful for I speak so fast sometimes. Okay. I mean, this is not my best work ever, but considering we started with just some really simple chords. I think we got something going here that's not awful. But I need to take this pattern and like duplicate it over to a new one to be able to take the vibes completely out of one of them. So we have this thing going without the melody on top. Okay. Which gives us a bit more room for whatever. This is like a part of the song. This could be another one. Or whatever. But I haven't tried this much at all, and now I'm deciding to try it all out in a live stream. I get some questions sometimes about this one. It used to be this nice dark wooden faceplate on it, but I just replaced it for a black one because I'm getting a shelf here tomorrow with some natural wood on it, and it doesn't match this, so that would have made me crazy. So I put the black one on here. This is a touch surface, kind of pressure sensitive thing that's really, really cool. It's from Expressive E. The company name is Expressive E, and it's called the Touché. And they in NAMM they just released or announced a new thing that they're doing with the Lié. That is a software called Arch, I guess, which allows me to play strings on a keyboard and use this as a bow up and bow down pretty much. So I'm gonna try that now on a live stream because I enjoy making a fool out of myself. So let's use something from Expressive E. Let's use the Lié software, and inside of Lié software open up the Arche presets. Yeah, I know, it's confusing me too. But here we are. Let's do this full screen. And go to one of the Arche violas. And it works just like that. So let's give it a try with the track. No, I'm not especially good at this, but I'm testing it out. Give me some credit for that. It mostly feels like it's controlling the volume right now, which is not right. Maybe I'll go for another preset. Now it kind of works as I wanted it to. You know, if I'm just playing, nothing happens. But if I'm playing and I'm touching the touché at the same time. Yo, I almost dropped it. Okay, when you do that and it's on a surface like this, it might fall down. Beware, beware. So let's do the cello. Yeah, it's just kind of beautiful. So now I have two different options here. One is to go like, like a melody on top of it, someone playing the cello, or go like the opposite way and be down here. Just having a cello player play along with the track. And I don't know which is best. I think the lower one. So let's try to record it. That sucked. So once... Oh, no, come on. Once again. It's so hard to control. One more time. And I'm just messing it up. One last try. Okay. I'm like recording over the automation, so let's do it one more time to begin with. And I'm getting way too crazy with it. I don't have to go that crazy. Yeah. Okay, I don't know if it's good enough to hear it like this, but I'm just gonna play the cello together with the chords. The chords, yeah. Well, okay. So some guys in the stream are talking about this. Boom. So let's see here. It seems like people are criticizing. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's kind of similar to a lot of other stuff like the keyboard and things. You can make this one help your playing and your instrument become a lot more expressive. I mean, the name of the company is Expressive E, so I guess that's kind of what they do. But this feels so natural, and in this case with the string sounds, it's completely new. And it's completely new to me, and I don't really know exactly how to use it. But it kind of works. For some more weird sounds, like some of the more experimental synths and stuff, this is amazing. You have both the pressure, I don't want to say this wrong, pressure on a lot of different axes, you know? Front and back and left and right, and you can swivel it, and you can press it hard and soft and everything. Strum it, and you can do a lot of different stuff to it, and that will affect the audio In this case, it's maybe not that exciting because it's mainly controlling the volume, it feels like, but it still adds some expressivity to a sound that would be like this. Which is a good sound, but it needs something else, you know. And yeah, just as the doctor says, it's a controller, and it feels like an instrument. It makes everything feel like an instrument. Let's just take another instance here and load it up again, the Lie. There are some questions about this, and I just want to show some stuff. Okay, take this one for instance. In this case, okay, camera. That's the camera. Okay, this one is. This is not from the new RJ stuff. This is like the normal Lie, how it works. So this is kind of a normal sound. It has some kind of delay and some stuff going on. But if I'm starting to touch this one as I play, let's just do something like that. You know, that's crazy. And that's just one preset. Let's go to another one randomly. Kind of similar. I know it gets a little bit loud, and I'm sorry for that, but you know. And you can tell the software to do pretty much whatever when you do these different movements and stuff. So using that on, especially on like a background instrument to add a little bit of extra movement to something, it's just amazing to me. And using this, if I'm using this for my main instrument, in this case, if I did something with that on this sound, I would want to do it really, really subtle and not make it too in your face at all, because that effect, it can become kind of like too much. And it's so simple and easy to learn it and use it and to understand how it works. So it's easy to go a little bit too crazy with it. So if you're doing something on your main instrument, keep it subtle. In this case, just for this, and let's delete that. Just for this little cello sound, it came out better like this than it would if I just played it. And I have some issues with the software and stuff now. It's still getting tweaked on the settings on my computer. I'm still not 100% happy with how it works with the sample rate and everything. So right now it's a little bit glitchy, I think. But never mind, it sounds decent enough. And I'm using it inside of Machine, which isn't like, it's good, but I think the implementation in the software works better with other softwares. I'm not sure why it glitches out like that. Maybe it's the audio interface, maybe it's the sample rate. Let's change it. Can I do that on the live stream? Yeah, that's changed the pitch of it. So, not a good idea. Audio, boom. Well, let's keep it at that for now. Oh, what's this? That's wrong. So I'm looking for the tractor software over there. It should be running because I'm using stuff through it. But maybe not. Traktor. Ah, det är bara bönder som kör traktor, det vet ni väl. Tractor 3. Come on. Chica, 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 chica. Marcus, you fell asleep? Come on. You missed everything. I deleted everything I did and I switched over to making an EDM track. So, this is now a 137 BPM EDM song. Just make sure you're not missing anything important. Are you guys falling asleep during my live stream? Jim Shannon as well? You're falling asleep? Come on. But yeah, Marcus, I decided like, let's not do this hip hop thing for this track or this video. Just a little live stream of me making something different, you know? And now let's see if it works with some scratching on top of the EDM track like this. Who knows? Maybe it's awesome. Okay, fucking audio doesn't work. So that's there. Oh, I got the wrong audio interface set up here. Output routing, input routing, yada yada routing. Can I do... Now everything might die for a second. I'm switching that one over. Oh. Jesus, that's loud. So let's monitor in OBS and see what happens. You can still hear my voice. And that worked as well, so fantastic. Super, super cool, super, super cool, super, super cool. Thank you. My stuff is relaxing. I think that's a good thing. Even though some of my tracks, especially on the channel, I'm trying to make some of them like real hardcore boom bap, like 92 BPM with a lot of swing and stuff, with hard drums and chopped up soul samples. You're not supposed to fall asleep to that. To this track though, I'm not blaming you. I would probably have done the same thing. So now everything in the setup should be set up. No, that's not the right camera. That's the one. So I should be able to do that. That's really irritating. Oh, I forgot to add. Oh, I really want to add that. Something like that again. Sitting down with the microphone here. So let's see. Marcus actually believed in the EDM stuff. That's never gonna happen on this channel. Come on. I don't know. Let's just add something with this. One note is just super off. So let's fix that. The high one in the end, is that the one? let's... Fuck it. That's something, right? Come on. Oh, I've gone over the 2 hour limit I put on myself. I'm supposed to start at... Who am I talking to? Boom, I'm talking to you guys over there. I was supposed to start 9:30 and I think I started like 9:45 or even worse. And that's now. It's 11:46. So I think it's about time to call this a day. 65 people watching. We had more people this week than last week, I think. I didn't use any samples. I didn't go fully boom bap. I just did this. Okay, I started 9:49, 48. Is that right? So, okay, Ave McReed just came in. Now I just have to delete everything I did and start all over again and make a trap song. No, let's have a listen. You see that shit? That's the marker. I know, Marcus, that's what I said. We hit the 2 hour point. You know what? I forgot about this thing. I have another melody right here. Right here. Damn. You remember this? A saxophone? Yeah, we could do a saxophone. Matthew, the truth is that the swing setting is at 0. No swing at all. Also, no quantize. No quantization on anything. Should I do a saxophone? I don't know. I just want to scratch a bit more.
Trust me, I'm as live as it gets. This real, you feel?
It's actually really frustrating in this. Are you guys hearing that on your end as well? Everything just stutters up and becomes quiet for like a millisecond and then goes back again. Oh, drives me nuts. I guess it's this one. No, I guess it's this one. Because that's really computer heavy with the Lia software and everything. But yeah. Are you not hearing that? You're not hearing that. Nope and yep. I don't know. People are confusing and I'm confused. And tonight we did this track. I know. I feel like, I did this for 2 hours. And we spoke a little bit in the beginning and had a few questions and answers and stuff. But it feels like I should be able to do more than this in 2 hours. Like a couple of these beats actually. But everything takes time when I'm talking and I'm fixing the settings and stuff. I know. The battery... Fuck it, it's over there. The battery needs to be charged. I know. It's gonna die anytime, and then I'm gonna switch over to this one. But whatever. I'm really glad you guys were here this week again. And this time it's been kind of consistent. The highest number of viewers and the lowest number of viewers has been kind of similar. So yeah. Discuss topic for next time. You want to have a chat about that? What kind of topics we can talk about for the next video, for the next super exclusive live internet mega show? That might actually be a good idea when we have 66 people still watching, and I'm mentioning it right now. I am gonna. Hey. Yeah, what I'm trying to say is that I'm gonna sign out any like minute now. In 5 minutes we're gonna be out. Besides, whatever. So, is that a good idea? Let's talk a little bit about next week's show. What are we doing for that? That's also gonna be a Sunday. It's gonna be here in the home studio. I'm gonna be home. I think I have received something new by then. I am waiting for the Electron model samples. I'm waiting for the Akai 4s. I'm waiting for... Maybe I shouldn't mention more stuff. I'm waiting for stuff and I don't know. Next week, we're not going to make a trap beat. I'm sorry, Mark. Not going to happen. I'm not going to make a trap beat. I'm not going to make some EDM kind of disco dancing stuff. I'm going to do me and my genre. But for this one... I've actually had kind of a rough day today, and I felt like going into a live stream could be like lifting me up or like completely smashing me down, and it lifted me up big time. I made a track. I wasn't expecting that. I thought this could be like, yeah, let's just sit here for an hour and talk to people, and this happened. So I'm kind of glad it went here. So next week maybe we'll do a new track. A quick little beat and just have a chat about stuff, just talk. And if that's the case, maybe, as someone said in the chat, it's a good idea to discuss a few topics. So this is my 183. Let's see here. Super exclusive 03. Because this is the third beat we made in the third video in this series. So, what are you guys saying here? That was a joke. He's glad I got my son. Maybe in every episode start with the track for the previous. Maybe that's a good one. For the next episode, let's start by just hearing a few loops of this track. Maybe. These live streams are the best way to end the week. I'm glad to hear that. To me, this is super fun for me as well. we need scratches. Yeah, I've done that, and I don't know. The beat is kind of laggy on my end. Things gets a little bit up and down. The audio comes and goes in the headphones. It bugs me a lot. So I'm not going to do any more scratching. I'm not going to do anything more because again, the battery symbol is right there, and I have to go to bed. Start the live stream early and put the previous week on loop while people are waiting for it to go proper live. That's a smart thing, Christopher. That's a smart thing. So instead of starting it like 9:30, I could start at like 8:30 and just run last week's live stream on there. But that's going to be confusing. People are no, maybe not, maybe not. Mini scratch tutorial next week. Who knows? Send the beats to the people that watch your channel email list. Send the beats to the people that watch your channel email list. I don't have an email list for everyone. That's 40,000 people. I don't really get you there. Can I just ask quickly what cameras you're using? Yeah, of course. Let's just jump down here quickly. I'm not going to play Rocket League, no. Come on. Goodbye, Marcus, and let's go back to that question up here. Quickly, what cameras I'm using. I am planning to buy... Well, that's what it sounded like. I'm going to buy a Canon M50 tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, because I also ordered the speed booster. A speed booster from a company, I don't know which one. But it's supposed to be kind of decent. So it's a speed booster for the M50, which makes it look more like a full frame camera. To answer the question, right now I'm using the Canon SL2. It's called in the US, but we call it 200D here in Europe. So it's the Canon 200D or the Canon SL2. It's a DSLR camera with 1080p. I know it's the lighting there, the battery there, I know. But tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, I'm picking up the M50 and I'm putting a speed booster as soon as I get it. But for my normal videos, I'm using this one, the SL2 or the 200D from Canon, as well as this one. And this is the classic vlog camera for YouTubers or whatever. This is the Canon Canon G7X Mark II. G7X Mark II. It's an amazing camera. It really is. And especially for me, that has like this overhead shot pretty much in every video, either like this one right now or something above machine. This one weighs like nothing and it's really handy to have for those kind of situations. But yeah, the live stream is made on the SL2. Why is my machine software not recognizing my hardware? I don't know. Have you done all the firmware updates for the hardware? Just take a look at Native Instruments website. I guess you've already done that. But definitely your computer should recognize machine as a USB device and use it. If not, go into your system preferences and look if it even finds it as a USB device or not. Try to change it from MIDI mode to normal machine mode and back again, just to see if it answers by any means. Maybe you could have a mail where we could send music to use. Cleared or self-made. Yeah, I know. I'm still working on that. yeah, the Canon point and shoot vlogging camera, this is a really good investment. It's not even expensive, it's just a really good camera to have, like an extra little thing. But I'm really looking forward to my speed booster and my M50. That's gonna be my new main camera setup. I know it's not more expensive than the S02 or fancier or anything like that, but with the speed booster, I just hope it's gonna be nice. I really do. Well, everyone, thanks a lot for being here. We have 61 people watching. We're dropping all the time, which is understandable. We've been at it for 2 hours now, and we have an ugly little icon up there. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope to see you guys in the next video in a few days or so. I'm making a video where I just sample some drums from a drum kit, and oh, the window's open. And yeah, after that we're covering the Akai 4s and some other stuff. Thanks again, everyone. I'm gonna sign out now. This video is also going to be found on my website tonight or in a few days or whatever when I get that going. Good night, take care, and yeah, I've said bye now like 6 times. Let's just open OBS and quit this thing. Peace.